Hey, Star fam, so sorry. Like right before, strawberry pound cake. Right before the live was about to start, I was like, my hands feel ashy, and they were, So we got to get the lotion, especially when you chocolate girl. People don't be letting stuff slide. They don't let the ashiness slide when you chocolate. How are we doing? I miss you guys so much. It's been like what, 2 days? I love my Star fam. How are you guys doing? Oh, and to Juan from Silver Lake, who was supposed to come pick up my desk that I was selling on Facebook Marketplace, that decided to change his mind at the last minute after I planned my whole day around you coming to pick up my desk. Your mother. How are you guys? How are we doing? Hey, Kiri. How are you? Hi, Yolande. Shamiko said, good evening. Happy Monday, love. I hope everyone had an amazing day. Looking forward to this review. Love from St. Kitts. Shamiko, you have no idea how I picture you in my mind. I am picturing like a lady of luxury. Like every time you're watching my lives, you're on your luxurious balcony overlooking the Caribbean Sea. Like I just have this idea of you, and I think I'm right. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Sama. How are you? I never asked you, are the watermelons for Palestine? If it is, amen. Free Palestine, free Sudan, free Congo, free America from conservatives. God help us. Megan said, happy Monday, everyone. Mom and Dad, Kenny and Janae ate last night, and no one cared about Aaron and Kayla. Not a one. Hey, love like you are. Oh, God, it's Monday. Evelyn, hey, my love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Evelyn said, love you, Nikki. I love you too. Nikki. Love you too. Thank you so much for the Venmo. Thank you. Oh my God, I have good news. Oh my God, I have good news. Because I forgot about my good news because I was so frustrated about that guy not picking up my desk. And this is the thing. This is why I don't sell to men on Facebook Marketplace, because they don't understand the greatness of what I'm selling. I be selling some cute stuff and they be playing, but the women, they know what I got. The women come and get my stuff immediately because they know that they are getting a sale for a really great item. Men like to play in my face on Facebook Marketplace and in real life. So I don't like to sell to them. And I was apprehensive because I knew this would happen. Love like you are said, I can't even entertain Caine's antics because he's the reason Liv got dumped and Kendall still is in the house. So all the lives and videos he be doing, keep it. He is a very dark spirit. But I got news. I might, if I got Miami followers, subscribers, I might do a meetup down there. But guess who's going to the La Crusade Factory at the table sale? Your girl right here. And I was like one of the, not a lot of people who was able to get VIP tickets. So if you are a Miami, if you out there in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies, let me know. And I'll probably do a meetup out there. I'm still thinking about my meetup. I'm trying to figure out my meetup for London. Here is why. I am going to be there, or trying to be there, because my sister's organization, Girl Talk Global, I think I told you guys about her organization before. It's an organization that takes young girls from the Philadelphia inner city and takes them on trips around the world and does like cultural exchange with young girls in whichever place that we are going. So we did a cultural exchange in Atlanta, and we had the girls do a cultural exchange with my my friend Susanna, who works at a synagogue in where's her synagogue? Is it in Sacramento? Westwood. Forgive me, sis. And we had the girls just do like a cultural exchange, and it was just like, young inner city girls from all walks of life. We have so far we just have Black and Afro Latina girls. We had like one Irish girl, but she fell off. God bless the babies. You know, Philadelphia kids move all the time. But, you know, just we want to give inner city girls an opportunity to expand their environment, because the organizations, why am I trying to say mainline? Oh my God, my sister's gonna cuss me out. It does, I'm not, statement. The organization's statement is change your girl's environment and you change her life. So we did like a cultural exchange with them, with young Jewish girls in Westwood, and it was a really good time. It was a really, really good time. They all became friends, and you know, it was good. That's what we want to do, because that's been our experiences as young girls growing up in the Philadelphia inner city. So we want to do the same with young girls, young Philadelphia inner city girls. We want to do the same thing with young girls in London. That's gonna be so cool. I cannot wait. However, I'm still working. And working as an actor means that you are on call for whatever opportunities may come. And I always say, if you are an actor and you are unemployed, book a trip. Book a trip. So I haven't said anything about my London trip, my London meetup, because I don't have clearance yet. When I get clearance, I'll give you guys all of the details. And I'm actually going to put Girl Talk Global, the organization, if you want to look up anything concerning the organization, or if you would like to donate to help the girls have a better time on the trip. It's all 501c3. So if you do want to donate, it is a tax write-off. It is a tax write-off. But I'll put all of that in the description box. But I wanted to tell you that because that's what's happening with the London meetup. Star fam, I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. So when I get clearance, I will absolutely let you guys know, and I will release all of the information. And then I will then ask my subscribers who, you know, would like to attend something like that, help your girl out with finding a location, because I don't live there. I don't know what to do. Oh, but my good news. I have more good news. Oh, did I tell you that? Oh, yeah, that's what I was telling you about. Child, sorry. Sagittarius. Yeah, so I will also be in Miami in September for the La Crusade Factory to Take will sell. So if I do have any Miami subscribers, let's get it on and popping. Let's get it on and popping, and let's meet up, because I know for sure I'm going to be at that event. I think I'm probably going to be there for like 2 or so days, because I'm coming in for the VIP sale. Can I tell you, those were the hardest tickets to get. Those tickets sold out in 5 minutes. The site went live. I got my tickets and I got out. By the time I tried to go back, they were gone. Sold out in 5 minutes. I was in a number. I told y'all I'm God's favorite. So I will have information about Miami before London, just because I need clearance. I need clearance first before I can solidify that trip. So that's what's going on with London. But Miami, get ready. Get ready, Miami. Oh, me too. But see, Janae, I don't think she's going to get it on and popping. I think there might be some heavy petting. But this is what I hate about the Hideaway. You guys are still filming them. Like, no, let them have an actual hideaway. Like, that's not cool. I don't like that. So, like, who's going to have sex on camera? Unless you're really that thirsty for peen. I don't see it happening. I do not see it happening. Now, I see the guys trying to make a move, but I see a lot of the girls, especially like when it's Cordell and Serena. I don't think Serena, especially talking about her dad as a preacher, I don't think that she's going to let that go down. Lord knows Cordell is going to try. Ryan said, I saw someone comment that Caine had ADHD, ASD. So that could explain his behavior of not reading the room and rushing to go live, but still very messy. He does seem like he has extra abilities. He does. I was watching it live and I was just like, there's something happening here. Spency said, hey, NikkiStar and fam, girl Kate is messy as hell. Janae got to go to the Hideaway and I'm living for it. Yes, she deserves. Just G said, the way I cartwheeled into this live, let's go. I know that's right. Alex said, happy Monday, fam. I love that everyone is hanging in there, sending positive vibes to you all. Amen. Natalie said, they gave that man 5 minutes, LMA. I think, I do believe him when he says that they did that because he did not pick Liv. I told you guys, I told you those producers did not want to get rid of the OG cast. That cast has been eating. They didn't want to let any of them go. None of the bombshells came in and had the personality that matched the OGs. They did not want to let that go. Caine absolutely was supposed to save Liv. That's why I thought that they were bringing in Harrison and do the twist. But I think that Caine was supposed to save Liv, and then they were going to bring in Harrison, and Liv and Harrison were going to link up. But Caine decided to do something different. That's why they told him to get out. That's why they told him to get out. And listen, I don't know if Caine wants a reality TV career, but this industry is very small. This industry is very small, especially these Love Island producers that are about to get a lot of attention if they're not getting it already. If you want to get on another reality TV show and those producers check with those, and the producers of the show you're trying to get on is going to check with the producers of Love Island, and they are going to blacklist you. If they do it, I'm not saying they will, but you're going to have a really hard time getting booked on another reality TV show if you did not do what they asked you to do. Welcome to show business. Yolande said, hey, Nikki, today's my sister's birthday. Her name is also Nikki. If you can sing one of these days, probably when like we're all home for Christmas break, I want to get my sister to sing the happy birthday because I have a musical voice and like a musical ensemble voice, and I can hold a little tune. My little sister is the singer. That's the Karen Clark shared of the family. But I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to try to do something. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nikki. Happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday, sis. We love your sister, Yolande. She is so amazing to the Star family. Thank you for being here. E for Empathy said, hey, Nikki and fam, excited for tonight and the vote results. Me too. I Am Also Production said, hey, I watched the USA version. Thank you for the last live. And I'm caught up. I'm loving it. Yay! I got so many people like watching this now. Me and my little sister. We're converting people to Love Island USA. I have to catch up with Love Island UK because I heard they're eating. Ayo want Mimi back. They always spin the block. That's why I tell y'all, don't stress out of these men. They always spin the block. Carrie said, I've been coming back and forth into the room 20 minutes now, but yes, she's back with another one. Amen. I'm sorry. I was waiting for Juan. Was it Juan or Jose? Oh my God. Oh, child. Not me being problematic. Jose. Hey, Sasha. Hey, CM. Hey, Kiri. Love Like You Are said, producers really hated Caine for the stunt he pulled because normally they give the Dump Islanders 30 minutes, but he got 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, he's done. Brown Girl said, ooh, Nikki, why did you use that pic of Harrison? He looks much better with longer hair. Oh, I actually thought he looked better there. The longer hair Harrison, for some reason, 1A hair, it don't look cute to me, oily. I don't know. Oily to me, I don't know. Maybe it's because of my hair texture, but like oily to me means that you got to wash your hair. Like it needs to be washed. And that's not a good look. That's not a good look. E for Empty said, just see the first look. Kenny turned that woman every way but loose, and I'm here for it. Child, I don't think they did it. I just think it was some, a lot of second base stuff. Eva said, ain't nothing like a good old 80s and 90s your mother. I hope he felt that. Wasting my day. Then he gonna send me a wink emoji. Ain't nothing cute over here. Turned my whole day all around. I missed my workout for him. No shit, I probably would have missed my workout anyway. But still. Love Like You Are said, also Kenny was yapping a lot last episode. I never heard him talk this much since he was crying over Janae after the recoupling. Kenny's happy. And this is the thing. You know that I previously said that money is going to be in Janae's DMs. It absolutely is. But I'm rooting for them. I want this couple to work out. Now, why would you bring that up, sub people? I'm still healing from that. I'm still healing from that. Like every day I get older, another icon from my childhood passes away. That was tough to hear. Like my family called me in a group chat and they were like, "Are you okay?" I love Richard Simmons. Can you not tell? Richard Simmons and Hollywood Montrose and Little Richard raised me. Raised me. Those are all my godfathers. Sasha C said, "Cannot wait to discuss Aaron being Aaron's when he realized he was not making it to the hideaway." Let's get into it. Every last one. Every last one. The oppressors will fall in my lifetime. In my lifetime. Yeah, I miss Liv. I miss Liv. And so do the producers. That's why Caine, I hope he made the right decision. Eva Empathy said, "I really don't have much faith in Kaylor. I want to wait until we're outside to be his girlfriend." Knew she was definitely going to fold yet again. Absolutely. Sasha said, "Cannot wait to discuss." Oh, I did that. Sarah said, "Caine said he didn't like any girls, so he was just causing mess." The audacity of men. The audacity of men. Caine in his swoop bang and them veneers, acting like he the prize. The audacity of men. And I don't blame men. I blame women. Because y'all make them feel like they the prize. It's on y'all, not on me, because I'm delivered from that. NC said, "Hey, last review you said that they need to give us a scene of Serena during Cordell's hair." And that's exactly what we got. They're listening, guys. That's exactly what we got on the next episode. Producers are watching you. They better. They better. Brown Girl said, "I'm really loving Kenny. He won me over." Me too. Him and Janae are so cute. And she got the light and curly man she wanted. She did. Serena and Janae got their type. Serena and Janae got their type. Isn't that crazy? I'm so happy for them. Love Like You Are said, "Serena during Cordell's hair and Janae and Kenny closing off." Yeah, my girls are good. Listen, they got to be one or two. They got to be one or two. Miss Brown Sugar said, "I'm so excited for you, Nikki. They need to make you a brand ambassador for Black Crusade if they something do that. If they do that, yeah, it's coming. It's coming." NC said, "There's something off with Caine. He gives me ID channel vibes." Oh my God. I'm not even a Sierra fan, but I'm giving ultimatums like he was a day one Villa guy. Boy, bye. Yeah, he had a terrible personality. I don't know how he made it through casting, especially with this season. The casting director ate with every other casting but Caine. Nonsense behavior said, "Janae bigging up Kenny's mom, and little does she know that his mom been calling her future daughter-in-law." Yup. When she was like, "I hope she likes me." She loves you, girl. Thank you. Hope to see y'all in Miami. I Am Also Production said, "I would love to work the trip if that's possible." I'm unemployed right now. Amen. Where are you? Are you in London or LA? Let me know. I mean, London or Miami. Let me know. Miss Ronshika said, "They don't film all night in the hideaway, right? Or I should say they don't show it all." Well, there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras and mics everywhere. I would be afraid to do anything. Sasha C said, "I ended up on reality TV producer side of TikTok. There were not many, but there were so many interesting tidbits I learned about behind the scenes." Yeah, this is the thing. It's all fake. It's all manipulated. But like I said before, reality TV is able to be called reality TV because although a lot of it is force faked and heavily manipulated and edited, real things happen during that. Like Serena and Cordell. That was not fake, right? Was it manipulated? Absolutely. Here is why. The producers sent in someone who was watching Cordell, gave her what to say, gave her what to do, and she did that, right? And I guarantee you that the producers were the reason why Cordell brought Daya into the villa, because when Cordell walked into the villa, he held his head down. He could not even look at Serena. I don't think he wanted to do it. I think he was encouraged to do it from production. Because he did that, he got that reaction from Serena. And I think that is why he was so repentant to her, because he did something that he did not want to do, but because of producer prodding, he did it, and he realized that it broke her. And so that's why he was so apologetic, is what I think. Just my, behind the scenes perspective. Nonsense Behavior said Kitty had been contacted before to go on the show and he declined. And the casting director asked again for this year. And his mom told him to join because he might find a connection. His mama got a third eye. Sure do. Sure do. Yeah, it absolutely is. But I'm locked in on Ayo and Mimi. I'm locked in. Nadi said, this is my first season watching Love Island, and I only started because of Ariana. Oh, you came in on a good season. Love Island USA has been a dud, but they picked it up this time. Miss Marshika said, okay, but does Ayo want Mimi back, or does he miss all the fawning Mimi did for him? Or the attention that the viewers are giving him, right? Because he was probably getting a lot of attention because Mimi is very popular. The guys are playing the game. Winter said, someone said on Twitter that said, F Aaron is the new stop Ron. And that is so true. Kayla needs to stand up, but she won't, unfortunately. And I hope that she's not standing up because she just doesn't have the viewpoint that we do. And I hope that when she gets out of the villa and sees everything, that she just, finally finds her voice and realizes that she needs to do better. Love Like You Are said, I don't know, Nikki. Janae's hair was looking like a helmet in the first look. Oh my gosh. JS said, I just love that the top two couples are going to have Black women who are both so loved by the public. That's never happened on Love Island. And this is why representation matters, because casting is going to change moving forward. And I cannot wait. Okay, we're all breaking hearts today, aren't we? We're all breaking hearts today, aren't we? She did. And the thing that boils my biscuits is that she will probably still be here if her health insurance wasn't canceled. America is ghetto. I want to leave. Katie said, rest in peace to Shannon Dirty and one of my icons, Richard Simmons. Katie said, hi, Nikki, longtime follower, excited to make it for a live. Thank you for being here, Katie. Thank you for being here. You see his hair is on every episode now since he got it right with his woman. Spency said, the wild thing is he said he liked Janae, even that weirdo likes Janae. Who? Are we talking about hair? Oh, Caine. Yeah, the pineapple. She Black women, we're always upgrading our men. Tatiana said Kayla is dating Rob and doesn't realize it. Yep, he's literally Aaron's coach. I absolutely believe it. Love Like You Are said Kenny is talking about him and Janae doing double dates with Serena and Cordell. Oh, I teared up. Me too. Me too. Let me get a few more, then we'll hop into the review. Spency says Serena and Cordell are so beautiful together. Janae and Kitty are so in love. I love it. Same. I can't wait to meet their families. I am also production said I'm in DC. I can take a flight though. I studied abroad in London last year, so I'm familiar with things there. Great. Let's when I can say if I can go, I'll absolutely hop on here for a live, and I'll probably just do a London meetup live, and we'll just talk about what we can do. And said I may have some contacts that are able to help. Perfect. Green Girl said the show Unreal gives you an idea of how the producers manipulate the storylines. Unreal is very real. That show is very real. Megan said apparently there's a video of Dahlia saying she can't wait till Serena is voted off in one of Caine's lives. I did hear that. Listen, she's playing the game. She realized how popular that Serena was, and so she changed it up and wanted to be girlfriends. Yolanda said, I never watched this show, but because of these lives, my niece and nephew and I am on episode 11, LOL. As always, Nikki impersonations are top tier. Thank you. Sarah said, do you think Aaron will break up with Kayla when the show ends? Absolutely. He'll probably break up with her at the rap party. Sarah said, I like Janae and Kitty, and I still agree with the Scissor Tether comment. Thank you for being here, Florence. We're going to end with Kayla. Kayla said, hi, Star Fam. I don't watch this show, but these back-to-back lives are giving me FOMO. So I hopped on. Are you reviewing the Bachelorette season? I absolutely am. I didn't do the first episode because it gave me nothing. So I'm going to talk about both episodes tomorrow. Guys, y'all want me to do all these meetups this year? I mean, I am going to be in Philly a lot this year. So maybe. That'll be, why not? Carrie said, if Karen did win, do you think they would actually split the money, or do you think that Aaron will take it all and give her a seashell and say, we're good? Kayla would say yes. He would take the money and split it with Rob. Oh, the music is eating. Everything about that show is perfect except for the casting of Caine. Let's get into it because we got another episode coming up, y'all. I'm sorry, Jose messed up my day. Harrison. So we get Harrison. He's the new Bombshell. I like this picture of him. I think he looks good like this. He's the new Bombshell that I believe was supposed to be for Liv. And I think maybe that is why Caine picked what's her name? Sierra. I think that's why he picked Sierra, because Caine knew that he was being set up to be eliminated, and he thought that he outsmarted the producers, because I absolutely believe that Harrison was brought into the villa for Liv. I absolutely believe that. So anyway, Harrison comes into the villa and the women act like they have never seen a man before. Like the way they're all like, oh, he's so hot. Oh, Thor. Oh my goodness, he looks so nice. Harrison looked regular to me. If anything, Harrison looked like every jeweler that you would see in downtown LA or you would see in Manhattan. I was not falling for, the blood diamond king. Like he wasn't doing it for me, but the ladies were like doing so much, acting like they had never seen a man with money before. Maybe it's because he looks like he has the most money in the house, but I honestly think the richest person in that house is Cordell. I think he's the one. If you are somebody who like knows designer clothing, and if you can like see like money like that and like just like clothing and jewelry, Cordell got that on. Every freaking shoe that boy got is a rare bottom. Every shoe is a rare bottom. He is laced up with the finest jewelry. Cordell's the richest one in here. I know that's right, Odell. Share the wealth. But it was just weird that they were all drooling over him. I'm just like, okay. Oh, his eyes are so blue. The way Hitler's type got y'all coochies clamming up was crazy to me. I will also say, I didn't like him at first. He was way too cocky with the ladies. And I'm just like, everybody is almost closed off. So you need to be more like endearing, because Janae was like, Sal, do you have a type? Are you interested in anyone? And he was like, when I'm interested in someone, you will know. Who the hell are you talking to? You're a guest. You are a guest. You're a Bombshell. You're not an OG. Harrison don't do it for me. Harrison don't do it for me. Caine, where is he at? Where is Caine and them chicklets at? Hold on, let me get his picture. Because I was dying at this. Oh, did I delete him already? Oh my God, did I delete Caine already? Oh, child, I'm messy. Oh, I'm messy. Oh, anyway, I deleted Caine and I still got Liv's picture. Anyway, Caine ends up leaving his room. The room in the villa, because I guess Leah and Miguel were just too loud for him. They were getting it on a little too much and a little too loud for him. But I wanted to mention that because I could see his attitude. Like he got up, he left the room. And remember, I was telling you before with Sierra, when she was babying him and asking him why he wants to sleep in soul ties and not in the room with her, I found that to be rather weird. And I'm feeling like it's because he was already into something with the people in the villa, because he did say that he yelled F you at somebody during the movie night. So maybe that's why he slept in soul ties, because it never made sense to me. I'm like, why are you so beat up when there was no footage shown of you on soul ties, and you're not that close with everybody to be, upset that they got exposed like that. So his behavior to me was really weird. Now knowing that he was being very nasty to people during movie night, I understand why he slept in soul ties, because he didn't feel comfortable sleeping in the rooms with the rest of the cast, because he had just got, done cussing them out. So that makes more sense, because I was like, his behavior is so weird. And then like when Leah and Miguel were like, doing what they do best, he like jumps out of bed, grabs his pillow. Oh, they're so loud. And I'm like, what? Why you got an attitude? Like, you're in Fiji on a highly popular reality TV show, getting paid to just exist. What are you mad about? sleeping next to a baddie that you could never get in the real world. What are you upset about? He is something very dark about him, like real dark energy, real dark energy. So Harrison ends up picking Nicole to go on the date, and Nicole during this date is, oh, that's the wrong Nicole. Hold on, that's UK Nicole. I got too many people in here. There she goes. Nicole is very giddy when she sits down with Harrison the first time, like when he asked to just meet with her. When she sits down with him the first time, she's very giddy. And then she goes back to Kendall and then she's just like, oh, well, it's not, I'm close. I want to be with you. I'm not really interested in him. Nicole, I don't believe you. First of all, I don't believe Nicole or Kendall, right? I think that Harrison is Nicole's type. I think that is the guy that she would actually go for in the real world, but on this show, she got to win, so she settled for Kendall because the dress that she put on to go on that date with that man, I was like, it's not given that you're not interested. The girls was out, and so was the coochie. It wasn't given that you wasn't interested. Why didn't you put on a muumuu? Why didn't you put on a sweat short set? You didn't do none of that. You put on a dress that was very come hither, because that's her type. I feel like if Harrison would have picked Nicole, she would have been with it. She would have absolutely been with it. But she's playing to win. And I feel so sorry for her because I'm like, girl, it's not going to happen. You're about to get eliminated tonight, probably. Daniela also. Let's talk about Daniela. Child, why is the ghetto birds flying over my home? The neighborhood is changing, child. Anyway, Daniela also was a possibility for Harrison, but he ended up picking Nicole. Daniela is also very interested in Harrison. She keeps on trying to fool us, trying to make us believe that she's interested in Rob. Rob is not your type. You are not Rob's type. I don't know why they're still here. I do not know why they are still here. It is so obvious that Daniela is trying to stay in the villa. And it is so obvious that Rob just wants to go home. Maybe he really was heartbroken over Andrea because after she left, Rob left with her. He should have just left because he never came back. He is not the same person he was before she got eliminated. But Daniela was another one that was real happy to see Harrison. And I think what it is with the ladies is that I think they just see money. I think they just see money in Harrison. I don't think they see anything else. They just see a guy with some money, and that just, well, money will make a. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. Harrison ends up picking Sierra. And nobody cares because it's already so late in the game and we already have established the people that we like. So let's get back into Caine, whose picture I don't have. He was on every kind of live, Instagram live, TikTok live, YouTube live, wherever he could go. He was telling his business and what happened with him being eliminated from the show. And I absolutely believe him. I absolutely also think that he is going to get sued. Caine didn't read that contract. Now, let me tell you something. Him being a motor mouth is good for us, bad for him. The show is still going on. You are not allowed, first of all, you are not allowed to talk about the show for like a year. You cannot talk about what happened behind the scenes for like a year. I could not believe the way that man was yapping on live. When I tell you, I was watching that popcorn in hand, eating up every word, like, oh my gosh, I hope he got some good lawyers. He was telling stuff that I know you are not supposed to say. You are not, although it's in the fine print, you are not supposed to say in the credits at the end of the show, you are not supposed to say that producers are intervening with picks for a game show. They get away with it because it's in the ending credits, but also this show is being filmed in Fiji. Now, if Love Island was being filmed in Malibu, This could not go down. That Caine would be sued and Love Island USA would be shut down immediately because it is illegal for producers or anybody to intervene in a game show that is being filmed in California. So that's how they can get away during a producer prodding, because the show was filmed in Fiji and they probably have different entertainment laws. But that's how you like get around things. But when he revealed that they told him to pick Liv and he didn't, I was like, yikes, it's about to get messy. It's about to get messy. But it makes sense to me because I'm telling you, Caine was going to go regardless. And maybe that's what he was mad about, that he knew that he was up next, because him picking Sierra, she was shocked. Liv was shocked. Everybody else was shocked because they were just like, yeah, this is not how it's supposed to go. The producers were probably like grabbing their hair, pulling their hair out. Like, I cannot believe this guy just did this, because Harrison was absolutely supposed to be coupled up with Liv. But Caine said, absolutely not. Listen, it was good TV. Probably jacked you up financially for a few years. There was a lot of Kendall and Nicole this episode. Let's not do that again. We don't care. We don't believe this couple. We don't care about this couple. We don't like how Kendall talks to or treats the Black women in the house. And I think that he knows that because the way he was going around being extra lovey-dovey with Serena, I was like, it's too late. We see you. It's too late. We see you. It's done. It's a wrap. Poor Nicole. She didn't let that man into her reproductive system for this money, and it's not going to happen. Poor thing. Let's get back into Daniela and Rob and how checked out Rob is. So Daniela is sitting down having a conversation with Rob. She is doing all this talking. Rob is like, yeah. I agree. Sure. And Daniela goes on her confessional and she's like, oh, Rob is such a great listener. He's such a good guy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. The pick me bobs on her is extraordinary. I'm like, girl, he didn't say one word. He didn't say one word to you. Everything that Rob was saying to you was a sound. And she's like, oh, he's such a great listener. He's such a great conversationalist. We just vibe together. How do you vibe? Y'all don't talk about anything. He does not want you. He brought you into this villa for Aaron, just in case. You were a backup for Aaron in case Kayla did not take him back. That is the only reason you were in the villa. Now, if Aaron didn't hear Kayla say, F you, Aaron, you probably would have walked into that villa and Kayla would have went home. But now he's playing to win. Speaking of Aaron, did you notice that his hair was a little like his hair is already kind of dark? It was like extra dark this episode. I'm like, is he morphing into Rob? Creepiness. Kenny is proof that women make men hotter. Here's why. When Kenny was a bombshell, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, he's cute, but it wasn't giving bombshell to me, right? I don't know what Janae has done to that man. Somehow, for me, Kenny then got fine. I was not checking for Kenny, but now I'm like, oh, he cute. Oh, yeah, I see what Janae is seeing. I'm like, oh, Janae did that. She did that because nobody was checking for Kenny like that. Now, I'm like, ooh, he doing a little something. Women every time. Women, I need you to realize you are the prize. I just don't say that because I have a large female subscriber base. I'm telling you because it's the truth. Look how Janae upgraded this man in a few episodes. Women, you are the prize. You are the upgrade every time. Every time. You make men attractive. Any man that you have found attractive is because another woman put work into him. He wasn't attractive before he got with her. I'm telling you, women every time. Know your worth. Know your worth. So anyway, Kenny and Janae are sitting down having a conversation, and they're planning their dates outside the villa. I love it. I love this for her. I love this for her. And he's so enamored. Every time she speaks, he just drinks her words. He is into this woman, and I love it. And I love it. And not only are they planning like their dates outside of the villa and like in the real world, they're also planning like double dates with Serena and Cordell. I'm telling you, y'all better work this friendship. I think they have a real friendship. So I'm saying start making money from it. Y'all need to do club appearances together. Y'all will eat. Y'all will eat. Also, Cordell and Serena, we're also talking about, going out on dates in the real world. What I love about Cordell is that he honestly loves Serena. I don't think that he's playing any kind of game because he was just like, I'll change my flight to spend more time with you. He was like, I'll do whatever I have to do to spend more time with you to meet your parents because I really, really, really want to meet them. He's locked into this girl. Serena, oh my God, I love this for you. He is locked in. He was just like, we need to talk about that because I can change everything. I can change my flight because I want to spend more time with you because I want you to know that this is like real for me. I love it. I love it. They are so cute. Like, he's like, I really want to meet your parents. And he was like, oh, I can't wait for you to meet my sisters. I was like, oh, he got sisters? Yikes. Ooh, not my ministry. Not my ministry. And I say that as a sister of a boy. I say that as a sister of a boy, but I feel like I'm a good sister. Like, I'm always team woman. Even with my brother, always team. I'm like, okay, so what did you do? Like, what? Don't tell me what she did. What did you do? Like, I feel like I'm a good one, right? But I don't know. I don't know about the rest of them sisters. I do not know. A lot of them think that that boy is a prize. So because Cordell and Serena this episode decided, because last episode they decided to become closed off, now Aaron had to top that because he's still playing a game by asking Kayla to be his girlfriend. Here is why the bar is in hell, right? Aaron put some petals on a chair and put unlit candles around the petals. He walked Kayla up to the chair, and Kayla goes, "Oh my God! Did you do this? Wow!" He has access to the prop room for this show. That's what he did. He literally can get a PA to go to the local party city and get items to make this an even more precious moment for you. He could have got roses brought in. Production would have did whatever they needed to do to sell this scene. He decided to take some petals, put it on a chair, not even like a whole, like not even a bushel. It's a few little rotten petals and some unlit candles. And she was like, wow, this is amazing. Oh my God, this is so nice. This is the best date I've ever had in my life. The bar is in hell. The bar is in hell because there are far too many women like Kayla allowing their skin to be seared off their body, cackling with Satan, waiting for a man to try to lift that bar in hell with his pinky toe in minimal effort. And she'll eat that up every time. That is why we have the problem we do have with men today, because there's always a killer that will accept less. Far too many of them. Oh my God, this is so great. What was great about it? Then he writes her this pre-K poem that he didn't even bother to memorize because he just made it up. And she's like, oh my God. Oh my God. What you crying for? What you crying for? Oh, Kayla, I love your hair. I love your eyebrows. I love the fact that you have baggy bags under your eyes because I break your freaking heart every night. And she's, oh, I need you to grow out of this, Kayla. The reason why I'm so concerned is because I see her life. I see her life if she stays like this. It's not a good life. It's not a good life. I need you to break free of this. You need to demand more. You deserve more, mama. You deserve more. Poor thing. Poor thing. So Kenny decides to close it off with Janae. He was so nervous. He was so nervous, but the way he looks at her, I'm like, oh, he is locked in, Janae. I love this couple. I love this couple. Janae and Kenny will either be first or second, and the same with Serena and Cordell. I'm telling you, we're going to have Black women in the top two. We're going to have Black women in the top two. We deserve. So we had a competition this episode, and Janae and Kenny's team won, and whoever's team won would be able to get a night in a hideaway. And Kendall and Nicole did not want that, but everybody was just like Janae and Kenny, and so they gave the hideaway to Janae and Kenny. So in this episode tonight, we're going to see the hideaway. And my God, today, Janae, Mama's watching. Mama's watching. I will say this scene where Kenny was getting ready was so sweet. Here is why. Cordell was giving him advice, right? And he was just like, take a lot of videos. Not those kind of videos. He was like, no, take precious moments videos. And it was such a sweet moment because he was giving his friend advice, and he really meant, take precious moments videos. He had to say, no, not those kind of videos. I'm liking this double dating couples thing with Serena Cordell and Janae and Kenny. I'm really liking their friendship. I love that they are like planning a life as friends outside of the villa and double dating and all of those things. I'm happy that I'm here with Serena. It was rough. It was rough, mama, but I'm here. I'm here. And I got your back. That's all I wanted to say about this episode. Did I want to say anything about Leah and Miguel? Only thing I wanted to say about Miguel is that he's still playing the game very hard, but he's playing the game enough to be safe, but not enough to trip himself up when he gets out of the villa, because everybody was closing off their relationships, and he was just like, I think everything that they're doing is great, but I'm not going to make a decision that I'm not ready for. I'm not going to be rushed into anything, because Miguel knows good and well he don't want Leah. He wants to win. He's playing smart. I will give him that. That's all I wanted to say. What do you got? Oh my God. I never put this on because I put on my lotion. Oh my God. I'm up here with no scent. Absolutely not. Forgive me. That's all I wanted to say. What do you got to say? Toya Star's in the building. Toya Star said, hey, Star fam, thank you for supporting my beautiful sister Nikki.Star TV and her other channel, Nikki.Star at Home. Toya, please post a link for Girl Talk Global in the comment section so the Star family can support the girl, see what the organization is all about. Love Like You Are said, when Odell lends Cordell his private jet and he and Serena take Kenny and Janae out, let me tell you something. If OBJ comes to that villa, it's a wrap for everybody. It's a wrap for everybody, especially if Cordell and Serena's families get along. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Amira said, haha, I agree. Nikki Kinney has been looking so fine. Yep. Janae, the power of women. The power of women. We are strong. We are influential. Those are not bad traits. Only your oppressor will make you think that's bad. And I'm talking about the oppressor of all women. So wake that up. Wake that up. Miss Brown Sugar said he can still be sued, talking about Caine. Survivor is filmed in Fiji too, but they go by California contract and entertainment laws. That's true. But I do know, especially with shows that decide to film in Atlanta, they do, because they can get away with certain things, certain tax credits, certain laws that work in their favor. So I'm thinking that's why they do what they do. That's why they're able to, play with the show a bit, this game show a bit, because it's filmed in Fiji. But, who knows? We won't know until Caine tells us. He shares everything with them boys. Everything with them boys. That boy is coined up. Sasha said the whole diet statement was not fully correct. She said she cannot wait until Serena leaves to hang with her. I heard it clearly. TikTok at the beginning and ran with it. She cleared it up. Oh, I love that if that's true. I love that if that's true. But do you really think that you and Serena are going to be besties? Janae not letting that happen. I am also production said I love that Serena isn't the typical pleasing to white audience type of black girl. I love her tooth gems. Girl is standing on business. Even when I don't agree with her, I appreciate her. You know why we all like Serena? Because she reminds you of an around the way girl. Like, Serena is the epitome of the most copied black woman in the world, right? This idea and image of black women is the most emulated, right? And also the most hated when it is on a black woman. But it is praised, it is honored, it is given wealth when it is on a non-black woman. So I feel like a lot of black women who are watching her it warms their heart to see this kind of black woman being loved, this kind of black woman giving her flowers and being adored, right? Because you normally see a black woman like this being abused and vilified in the media, on social media. So to see her being loved, it's so heartwarming, because we don't see that. We always see the opposite, right? And to be loved like this, not just by the fans, but to be loved like this by a black man in media is unheard of. It is unheard of. And that's why this couple is such a big deal, because you don't see this, right? Because a lot of these shows, like we talked about before, a lot of these shows are built for white audiences. So a lot of times, the majority of the time, they pick people, no matter their race, who are always going to pick a white person, because they want the audience to feel picked. They want the audience to feel loved. They want the audience to feel preferred, because if that audience feels like this is a show for them, they will show up every time. And then they can sell this show, or the commercial spots, they can sell the commercial spots of this show to companies and brands that cater to that audience, that holds a lot of the wealth in the United States. At the end of the day, yes, it comes down to racism, but at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, it all goes back to money. It all goes back to money. So to see this that is so unexpected, which is why I know the producers are watching and editing and manipulating this show in real time, because this show was not supposed to be a show where Serena and Cordell become the stars. This show was for Aaron and Kayla to be the stars. They were setting them up like that. They were setting them up like that. What happened was Aaron Casa Amor, Casa Ahore changed the game completely, because Aaron fumbled and Cordell jacked up his relationship. But the best thing that happened to Cordell is Serena, because she gave that man a storyline and screen time that changed the trajectory of the both of them in this villa. They were not even set up to win. This was not a show for them to win. But when you have producers watching in real time, they are like, hold up, wait a minute. This is what the audience is looking for. So they start giving you more of Cordell and Serena. They start giving you a Serena doing Cordell's hair, because now they are forming this show to appease the Black audience that's now watching. And Black audiences want to see Black people come together in love and in a relationship, not because it's something that they yearn for or desire and because it's abnormal to the community. It's because it's normal for them. It's normal for us. We want to see ourselves being represented, and we see ourselves in Cordell and Serena. When Cordell and Serena was having that argument about their relationship, and she was crying, pointing at him, walking away, talking about, you disrespecting me. And Cordella's like, come back here. I ain't even meaning like that. Let's just talk to me. Serena, please. Every Black person watching that had flashbacks, because that was so familiar to an experience, a very distinct experience that Black Americans go through and endure. And I'm not saying not that all people do not experience relationship hiccups and arguments, but the way that argument went down, very specific to the Black community, very specific to the Black American community, because we're all watching it, right? And we're all watching pride come in. We're all watching when pride is going back and forth between this couple. We're all watching when one person wants to give in and the other person doesn't want to give in. But if you are not Black, if you are not Black American, you think they both want the relationship done. But if you are Black, if you are Black American, you're watching the language and you're watching their body and you're watching how they communicate. And you know that these two want each other badly and they want to fix this immediately. But there's so much hurt and pain going on and miscommunication that they just can't get there. And why it was so familiar is because it's how we interact. So people watching that, oh, Serena is so mean. And Black women are just like, no, that's not what that is. Black men are like, no, that's not what that is. That's why Cordell was able to talk to her the way that he talked to her, because he knew he effed up. He knew he effed up when he brought that girl back. That's why he was so compassionate. But that's not your culture. If you don't understand the language that they're speaking, if you don't understand their behavior, you're going to see it as something totally different, right? So producers watching this in real time, seeing how the audience is reacting, seeing an audience that they were not expecting, putting their eyes on this show in such a way where now, not just the producers, the network is contacting producers and saying, give me more of that Black couple. Why? Because NBC Universal is watching Peacock streams and they're watching who is signing up and what they are watching. So now they're saying this couple is bringing this audience to our show. Put them on there, because now we have a way to advertise the show. And now we have tapped into a demographic we didn't care about and we didn't have eyes on, but this demographic always brings money. That is the thing about Black people, especially Black Americans. We move culture. If Black Americans say it's hot, it's about to be hot globally. We are never catered to. But when we show up to a place and we make it hot, everybody know they're about to make some money. So they start advertising to us. That's why all of a sudden on Love Island's Twitter, you getting mad content concerning Cordell and Serena. It was not like that before. It was all about Kayla. It was all about Leah and Rob. Now every freaking clip they put out on their Instagram and on Twitter is Cordell and Serena. And this is the beauty of being able to edit and manipulate your show as a reality TV producer in real time. Because had they just filmed that show and cut out Cordell and Serena, nobody would be talking about it. Nobody would be talking about it. After Leah and Rob fizzled, the show would have been done. But because they're watching it in real time, we're getting all kinds of content. My God, today. My God, today. And the Black women who look like Serena, sound like Serena, communicate like Serena, understand Serena, is now finally finding themselves in a reality show, in media, where they are being represented correctly and loved for being who they are. So they're going to call more people who look like them, sound like them, and communicate like them and say, we finally got something, clock in. And for whoever is putting this on the screen, all that means to them is money, because women who look like Serena, sound like Serena, and communicate like Serena are the most influential women in the world. To Peacock, to NBC Universal, it just means money. So that's why we're going to see so much of this couple. Sasha said the whole diet statement. Oh, I got that. Megan said, I believe Nicole wanted Harrison. Absolutely. But she's in too deep with Kendall and knows if she wants a chance at winning, she has to stay with him. I will not be surprised if Nicole gets with Harrison after this show. Loaded. I was like, every shoe that boy wears a red bottom. Every shoe. Every shoe. Like, those are your everyday, regular shoes that you're going to scuff up. Wow. Wow. Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if Serena's father is a mega preacher, a pastor of a mega church. And I wouldn't be surprised if Leah's daddy is like some finance guy. I wouldn't be surprised. Some big time producer that like funds movies. I wouldn't be surprised. If he's in Calabasas, he's definitely working in the music industry. It's the entertainment industry. Probably an exec at Disney. Kimberly Taylor said, because her sister loves showing that house. Them people got money. Kimberly said, hey, y'all, manicotti and mango lemonade Monday. Love y'all. So, what's that? That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. What is manicotti? Is that pasta? What is that? That sounds like a pasta. Yes! I know that's right. And mango lemonade. Oh, I'm about to make that too. Thank you. Thank you for that inspiration. I was about to get sushi. I might make some manicotti. Such a generous guy. Such a generous guy. Every dress we see of Leah, Roberto Cavalli. Every dress that girl is wearing is Roberto Cavalli. Coined. Those are her everyday dresses. Roberto Cavalli are her everyday dresses. Coined up. Sasha, thank you so much for that comment. Miss Brown Sugar said, I think Harrison looks good with this picture or with hair just a smidge longer than he has now. He needs a dry that's what it is. You're right. You're right. Oh, absolutely. He would have shook that house up. He would have shook that house up. But they needed him to be a singular bombshell, I guess, because he was popular in his season. Kayla would never. Nicole would never, because money is calling. So she thinks. Like, guys, they don't know how they're coming off. Nicole thinks that her and Kendall have a chance. She has no idea. She has no idea. Drewski said, I haven't watched beyond your review, but Harrison is very mid based on that picture. Lacking in appeal, flavor, just lacking. He coined up. That's the only reason why them girls like him. That's the only reason why them girls like him. Yeah, because he was very mean. Like, he did not have to be nasty to her like that. He just did not come off nice. Caine, you did a terrible reality TV show debut. Rain said he also thought that he was so loved. He was like, "Don't cry, guys." They were all like, "Okay, Caine." Sasha said after Aaron, Caine, and Harry the jeweler, please, I beg, leave the UK boys in the UK. I don't know. I mean, this is my thing. I don't have any problem with people from other countries coming on Love Island USA, but do the same for the other shows. I'm telling you, if you put some American girls and boys on Love Island UK, now you got a show. Now you got a show, baby. That's why I love Love Island All-Star games. But it's just very weird that they keep on bringing these like UK people to Love Island USA. Now, maybe it's because Love Island USA needed help because it just was not bringing in the views like Love Island UK. But now they're eating. We at Love Island USA finally got their Love Island UK season 5. This show is just going to take off now. I Am Also Production said the one thing I miss about Daya is her fashion and fro. She should have come on with that hairstyle. Let me just say, the black people on Love Island USA, their hair, listen, they took some notes. They said, when we come on this show, we're going to look like we know better. We're going to look like our parents care because the hair has been amazing. The hair has been amazing. NC said, oh, wait. Laura said, does anyone know someone streaming tonight's episode? I could do it. I would just have to figure out how to do it. Oh, I can go live. You know what? If I can figure out how to go live on TikTok, I'll stream it. Why not? Let's watch it together. Why not? I'm about to watch it when I get off of here. So, check back. I'm going to try to figure it out. If I can figure it out in time, I'll absolutely stream it. NC said Cordell's been looking good these past few episodes. He's always been handsome, but lately it's a mature handsome. Yep. It must be that's the I'm telling you, if you ever find a man attractive, it is because of the work of another woman. It is the work of another woman every time. Every time. Miss Brown Sugar said, I mean, the people saying they was effing for real and maybe he was mad he ain't getting none. Who? Who we talking about? Because Kayla was absolutely in that shower with Aaron. Ugh. Sophie Chats a lot said, after finding out about Aaron winning the Trader UK, I don't trust anything about him. Yeah, but a lot of people were saying he won by default. He didn't win because he was smart and conniving. Carrie said, Caine is insecure. Insecurity in men is very scary to me. I see it in Kindle as well. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ciao. Are we talking about when Nicole wore on her date with Harrison? Because that maybe that's why the puss was out. I Am Also Production said Caine ain't see any of the footage before he got on that live. Sophie Chesselat said the girls helped Nicole pick out that dress, but she didn't have to wear it. Absolutely. Sarah said Rob looked so bored and checked out the entire time they talked. If I was her, I would be heated like, dang, at least look like you can stand me. Yeah, and the fact that she's acting like she doesn't see it and lying to herself in the confessionals lets me know she's playing to win. She is playing to win. Carrie said Rob was faking with Andrea too. He just couldn't bear Leah anymore. See, that's the thing. Like, Rob just needs to make it work with Leah. I mean, I feel like it's too late, but that's who he had more of a connection with, in my opinion. He just needs to make it work with her. Natasha said Rob likes Latinas, though. I just think he never liked her because of Aaron. Probably, because she does look like somebody he would fold for because she's beautiful, but he's just not into it. I Am Also Production said Nicole just don't want to look like a villain, but girl, sometimes villains win. True. Is he a natural blonde? I saw some pictures of him, and I'm wondering if he's a natural blonde. Because his hair color does look a little off to me. Let me know. Who, Caine or Rob? Let me know. Sarah said, Caine is still on live somewhere. I bet he stays yapping to someone. Absolutely. I cannot believe he's allowed to talk like he is. I cannot believe it. I Am Also Production said, I honestly can see Leah and Rob getting back together. They actually, I guess, they actually get each other. They do. My only thing is that I feel like Rob was playing Leah. I feel like he was playing her. I Am Also Production said, I like Sierra, but I truly felt like she doesn't show her personality enough. That's why she don't fit in with the OGs. Also, who really comes on Love Island to find someone to marry? I think she's just saying anything to win, like Nicole. Miss Brown Sugar said he can still be sued. Oh, I got that one. Oh, okay. It looks so dark. It looks so dark. I was like, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, this hair looks extra dark. It looks so dark. I was like, what did Rob do to his hair? Oh, that's Aaron. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? It's giving single white female. Single white female. Crazy. Crazy. Yup. Yup. That's what it is. That's what it is. Mariel said, haha, I agree, Nikki. Kenny has been looking so fine these last few episodes. Oh, I got that one. Oh, I got that one. Let me get some older ones, some newer ones. I'm sorry. Indigo Girl said, when I started watching Love Island, I never thought I would like Miguel more than Kendall, Sane, Aaron, and Rob. And Miguel is the horniest dude in the house because Miguel came in playing the game. He came in playing the game. Sarah said, Miguel, the reality TV show star, is absolutely playing the game. He was like 18 when he went on that fake Love Island. Wait, he was on another TV show? All of these people have been on different TV shows. What's going on? Peyton Wesley said, everyone loves either Serena or Cordell or Janae. That never happens on the other race with the other races. Everyone loves either Serena and Cordell or Janae. Like that never happened, even the other races. Or you mean races of people or shows? Love Like You Are said Serena and Cordell got the win on lock because Ardell put that bat signal out on his Instagram. He did. And when he comes to the villa, it's going to seal the deal. Seal the deal. Me too. I like them together. They're going to be so much fun. Hey, Busola, thank you for being here. Nataj said Cordell is hilarious when he isn't even trying to be. Yeah, he's going to absolutely have a career in entertainment after this. Same. Carrie said Aaron really thinks that he's going to win, making her his girlfriend on last week. Boy, we see you. I'll pick Rob and Daniela before them and Kendall and Nicole. Yeah, it's done. Ryan said, I keep remembering that she's only 22 when I was 22 and lost to, and now I'm 25 and not like that. So maybe with time, hopefully. Absolutely. That's the only reason why I critique her the way I do, because it's just like, girl, it could be absolutely bad for you. Don't do it. Love Like You Are said, and Kayla saying that her parents and friends will love him. Absolutely not. When she said that, I was just like, you think your dad would like Rob after what he has put you through? What's up with the relationship with you and your father? Sarah said, the way Rob's eyes light up for the first time since Andrea leaving, just put on a suit for Aaron and serves that avocado toast weird. I love how in Love Island, USA, instead of coffee, they do avocado toast. I love on it. Miss Marshall said, that's it. It's beautiful seeing Serena being loved on, being seen, being understood by Cordell, Hito, DGF, what them boys said, because they not like us, period. Carrie said, I read Around the Way Girl in like 3 days when child, you was allowed to read that? Carrie said, no, Daya was still blushing during Cordell's goodbye clip on After the Sun. Serena will never trust her. It's goodbye for life with them. Ciao. Yeah, I don't see Serena and her being besties. They might look like it doing promo for the show, like post promo, but No. Brian said, I love how Cordell lets her be herself, all of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's refreshing that us Black women don't get that. Yes, because I think it's refreshing because we do get that, but we don't see it on TV, right? And so it's great to have this as a representation, and it's not us being overlooked, being told. If Cordell wasn't in that house, the way Serena would have been treated when she got all the men together for lying to her face. Is this who you want to bring home to your mom? Is this somebody that you want to be your wife? Oh, Serena, you're scaring everybody. If Cordell and Janae was not in that house, it would have been in that villa. It would have been very different for her. Sasha said, can we have a moment to talk about Cassie coming in tonight during the last week of Love Island? I hate when they do that to people because it's just like they're going to get eliminated. They're going to get eliminated. Why waste their time? The heartbeat challenge. Cordell and Serena or Janae and Kenny. Those are the ones who I think is going to win the heartbeat challenge. Now, if Rob dances on Aaron, they may win it that way, but I don't see anybody else raising heartbeats like that. What I do think is going to happen is that Janae is going to raise a lot of heartbeats. Them men like Janae, they just can't afford her. They just can't afford her at all. At all. He's going to make the excuse that Leah doesn't need it. He's been on vacation. He's having the best time ever. Miguel is on spring break. Sarah said, Miguel, the reality TV show star, is absolutely playing the game. He was like 18 when he went on. Oh, I got that one. Well, what is the show? What is the show that he was on? Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more comments and then I'm gonna get off of here because I want to try to figure out how to, because I've never done a live on TikTok. I feel like that's the only place that I can do it.
If you thought Hibachi was the only place where
I don't know how to do it. Do I go in TikTok Studio? Oh, I found it. Oh my God. 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 Ah! Okay, I got to figure it out. I got to, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let me get a couple more and then because it's 5:43 for me. Misty Wood said, Cassie's coming for Rob. She liked him last season, but she chose another guy to bring back. Ooh, that might be. I'm also production said, I wonder if Love Island USA allows them to reach out to brands and tell them they are going to be on the show for free clothes. They need to do a partnership like Love Island UK and Pretty Little Things. Oh, that's happening. Guys, this cast is set up. Dare I say that they're going to go farther than Love Island UK season 5. This cast is going to do numbers. I am also Duchess said Leah is rich or her family is LOL. She mentioned having horses multiple times. Honestly, I think that's why Rob and his overalls get along. John said if they are Persian, which she said they are, they own businesses, laundromat, properties, rentals. Yep. And he's gonna eat. Cordella's gonna be in so many commercials. I cannot wait. Sabrina's hair business is gonna take off. I can't wait. Miss Brown Sugar said even some Black viewers found themselves confused. People were being hella hard on her at first until Cordell was abundantly clear that he wanted Serena even more after she got into that. Well, I feel like he always wanted Serena, but Serena set boundaries and was a little standoffish, and we got to admit, confusing at first. She let him know that there was no more confusion when they got into that argument. Oh, I feel no, but that's the thing. We already see Black women with teeth jewels. We're going to see a lot of non-Black women with teeth jewels because there's Black women in New York and in the South who do that already. There's Serena probably got inspired from some sister she saw in Houston do that, but now it's going to be very popular. Katie, I might even get some teeth jewels. I've always wanted grills, but I want to get it from a Black jeweler. but I just haven't been able to find it. But now I'm thinking about Teeth Jewels. Katie said, love this take on Cordell and Serena. I love their love, but can this season take the credit for showcasing Black love when there have been previous Black winners like Justine and Caleb, Timmy, and Zeta? Yeah, but they were all scamming. The reason why this is so important is because this is the real deal. Not taking away from actual Black winners, this is the real deal. That's why it's so special. We're all tired. We're all tired. Ryan said this season took this show to the next level. Absolutely. That's where everybody is watching it this summer, and other shows definitely need to step it up. That's why The Bachelor in Paradise took that hiatus. They are going to copy everything that Love Island USA did. And I'm telling you guys, we're going to see so many shows try to recreate this. We're going to get so many Black couples on The Bachelor in Paradise. We're going to be gagged. We're going to be like, was there ever this many Black people on this damn show? We're going to be gagged. Serena and Cordell have changed reality TV for the better. For the better. I Am Also Production said they wanted another Molly Mae and Tommy, but they aren't going to get that. Did UK want another Molly Mae and Tommy? Because I could not believe that Molly Mae ain't win. I thought it was hers. Hopefully, I Am Also Production said, I think being humiliated on national TV will change Kayla. I think she'll become a harder, but I hope that she stays open to love. What is going on? Apple is getting real lazy because everybody is calling me. And I don't know these numbers. Betty BTV04 said Miguel is an actor. As an extra on Apple's Ted Lasso, where they spoof Love Island, one of the main soccer players went on a reality dating show and lost to his character. Caine said Miguel sees no future with it, and I believe it. Carrie said Rob's heartbeat for Janae, sky high. Aaron's heartbeat for Serena, sky high. Nicole heartbeat for Harrison, through the roof. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be messy. Sasha C said Miguel's bestie Luis was on Too Hot to Handle. I am not surprised he is on the model to reality TV show pipeline. Yeah, that's what you do. What you do? You're not going to get a real job looking like that. You either going to become a reality TV show or a gigolo. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Saltburn. Absolutely. Because it was Baby Please from a different world. We all felt that. She wears it so well. Also, production said, Nikki, if you were on Love Island, would you want to be a cast member or a bombshell? If ever given the opportunity, back when I had that good collagen, I still wouldn't do it. That show is nasty. I love watching Love Island, but this is a show I would never want to be on. It's nasty. The way these people are licking and sucking after knowing each other for seconds, crazy to me, especially in a COVID world. Crazy to me, especially knowing that a lot of people from different cultures have different, importance with hygiene. Never want to do something like that. But I would absolutely want to be an OG. Because I just feel like when you come in as a bombshell, it's just hard to get that audience to like you. I would be an OG. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you. I'm going to try to figure it out. Absolutely. Everybody, not even Black women, everybody related to that. That moment, just seeing his passion for her, it was giving The Notebook. Why didn't you write to me? Like, that's what it was giving. We were all invested. It was so good. Sasha C said, I know that the Casa Boys were the United Nations. I needed to keep this representation next season. I need them to do that for the UK as well. Like, don't be diversifying over in the USA. Our borders are open. Let's open up the UK's borders. Sophie said The Bachelorette has games that cause people to get hurt. This one is so boring. It will be interesting to see them copy Love. Guys, every reality dating show is going to copy Love Island. they're going to want to recreate what they were able to do. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh, Sophie, share a pic. I wish we could share pics in here. Oh, that's so cool. I really want some. I want grills and I want tooth gems, but I want to get it from a black jeweler. So we will see. We will see. Guys, let me get out of here because I have to figure out this live. I just realized that I can do it. TikTok live. So I'm gonna figure it out. If I can figure it out, I'm gonna post it here on my YouTube with the link. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. All right, let me get out of here and let me do that. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna put the timestamps into this video, and hopefully I will see you on live in a few minutes. TikTok live. Oh my God. My TikTok, if you don't know, is Nikki.Star. Nikki.Star. SOS. Why is it SOS? What the hell happened? I have the worst internet, but God is good. Anyway, let me get out of here. I love you guys. Oh, hold on. Send me your contact, please. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. Oh, Caddy Daddy. Thank you. I'm going to look them up. Thank you, Missy. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm nervous.